Come here, buddy. Not a giant, but nice bass. And the 10-inch worm is sort of working the hammer worm. Beautiful fish. We can get her back in the water.
While Carolina rigging is considered a deep water technique, deep is relative. Most northern natural lakes that support largemouth bass have weed growth that extends somewhere between 6 and 18 foot deep, depending on water clarity. During summer, schools of bass typically range anywhere from mid-depth weed flats out to the deep weed edge, and perhaps down to the base of the first drop-off in 20 feet of water or less. The lake we're fishing today has 4 to 8 foot rock piles in weed beds, with rocky outcroppings extending just outside the weed line at the 12 to 15 foot level. On this lake, it's about as deep as the forage and the bass will go during the summer. In southern reservoirs where weeds are scarce, largemouth bass and the shad they feed upon may range from 25 to as much as 40 foot deep in summer. Carolina rigs are ideal for fishing large structures at these depths to locate key spots that concentrate bass. The deeper you find bass, the tighter they tend to school. Find one bass with this pattern, and the odds are there are more nearby.
You know, one thing you look at a Carolina rig is the rig itself. And it's sort of interesting, you know, you look at different technology, you know, when you look at, we have mapping technology and, you know, electronics with, you know, new high powerful trolling motors. On the back of this boat, I have a Talon anchor, electronic anchor for shallow water anchoring. You know, it's really interesting, as I was saying, how technology applies to every aspect of angling. And with Carolina rigging and actually a lot of different vertical or rigging systems, a lot of real high test bass anglers are using tungsten. This is a BMC tungsten sinker on a Carolina rig. And this is a 3/4 of an ounce. As you can see, it's a lot smaller than lead. It's a lot denser. And what that density does is transmits feel up the rods, particularly when you actually match it with a real dense fluorocarbon line. This is a Suffolk 14-pound test castable fluorocarbon. And you can't believe how you can feel. I can tell you exactly what the bottom composition is in 15 to 25 foot of water with this line in a tungsten sinker.
You know, when you're pulling a bait like this where the bait is, you know, 2, 3, some cases 4 feet away from your weight itself, you actually lob cast with this. You just kind of swing it behind you and lob the bait out. You don't snap cast with it. You can't do it that way. But boy, can you cover water with this thing fast. You can really cover water with this rig. And what amazes me, on these exact same spots, with these exact same baits, if they were Texas rigged, and even once in a while, if you're fishing them on a shaky head, you'd swear there isn't a fish there. You won't get a bite. You rig it Carolina style, the way we're fishing it here, and it's fish after fish after fish. It's an amazing delivery system. Just incredible. And like I said, you can fish so fast, cover so much water so quick, and feel everything that's down there. When you feel a rock, you sit there, you shake it a little bit, make a little noise with that sinker, and all of a sudden you feel that bait go, boom, and it just moves off. You've got time to lay down and cross his eyes.